Parents, beware. Monsters are among us.
The days of Roblox being a kid's game is long gone.
Investigators got a hold of what they believed was the predator's username on Roblox.
A virtual playground brimming with millions of children, avatars zooming and laughter echoing, friends meeting for games, hangouts, chat bubbles floating in midair. It seems innocent, it seems fun, but beneath that cheerful surface lies a darker layer where anonymous adults roam free. User-generated worlds offer more than escapism, and the very tools designed to connect kids also expose them to risks they may never see coming. This is the hidden face of Roblox. Roblox bills itself as the ultimate virtual universe, a place where you can create, play, explore. With more than 85 million daily users and around 40% of them under the age of 13, this sprawling digital world is shaped as much by its young players as by what lurks unseen behind the avatars. On the surface, it's harmless. Build a game, design a world, hang out with friends. But when chat functions, user-generated content, and open hangouts converge, the environment becomes fertile ground for risks. Grooming, predatory behavior, unsafe interactions. And because it's framed as fun, many parents assume their child is safe. They assume, but the truth paints a different picture. From the moment a child logs in, there is social space. Games, hangouts, chats. In many of these rooms, users can text or voice chat, send friend requests, join live experiences created by others. According to safety guides, this open-ended communication exposes kids to abusive and predatory behavior. Despite official rules banning predatory behavior, requiring filters, and blocking image sharing, the sheer scale of interactions means risks slip through. Imagine an adult logs in, appears as an innocuous avatar, chats casually with a child. The child doesn't realize the adult might be manipulating, grooming, coaxing personal information, or steering them into secondary platforms. Reports show children describing strangers who felt like friends, then suddenly asked personal questions. One investigation revealed parents saying their children were approached by strangers in what looked like ordinary games. The risk lies in anonymity plus volume. A child sees friend request and thinks new buddy. They don't see the filter failures, the unmonitored private chat, or the adult who browsed dozens of games looking for a vulnerable player. And the platform's filter systems only go so far. Though Roblox states they prohibit grooming and sexual exploitation, tracking and preventing every case is an enormous challenge. But it's not just chat. The worlds themselves, the games, hangouts, user-generated content become the stage. In these social spaces, the danger morphs, from unknown adult chats to ambiguous zones where children wander unsupervised. In Roblox, the vast majority of experiences are created by its users. Some are harmless, obstacle courses, simulators, role-play fun. Others are hangouts, where the purpose is less about playing and more about interacting. These are where the normal rules of moderation are stretched, where kids meet strangers, explore unmonitored spaces, join free-form chat. Researchers call these spaces deeply disturbing for children. In these hangouts, a child might wander into a virtual party, meet another avatar, offering to trade items, or join a room where drawing, private chat, and unsupervised voice chat happen. The developer-generated structure gives a veneer of innocence, but inside, things like manipulation of young players, grooming tactics, or requests to move off platform can occur. The platform's policy may forbid predatory behavior, but as the scale grows, enforcement lags. Legal cases and parent accounts reveal children being approached, coaxed, moved to other apps, even meeting offline under the guise of just hanging out in the game first. Consider the concept of condo games, or drawing-enabled worlds. Free drawing, text, voice, avatar, customization. That freedom creates speed and openness, but also exposure. An avatar might appear friendly, invite a child to a secret room, move to voice chat, ask questions about home, school, friends. That level of openness is what many safety experts identify as a red flag. For a platform with so many minors, these zones are high risk, and then factor in the aggressive monetization and gamified features that keep children in the system longer, collecting items, trading, chatting, staying online. The more time they spend, the more they may move into social spaces, the more exposure. While Roblox is often framed as a game creation platform, beneath the surface it's also a social ecosystem built for retention. The longer children stay, the more they buy items, Robux, the more they join hangouts, the more they chat. In that retention loop lies danger. Safety experts warn that beyond open chat, the platform is inherently social, so it functions partly like a social media site for kids. What this means, the design nudges children not just to play, but to build avatar identity, collect items, show off, connect socially. That social push means children are often navigating spaces intended for entertainment, but unsupervised from a safety perspective. When the objective shifts from play to social validation, the risks of exposure increase. An unknown adult might offer an impressive item, or invite to a cool hangout, or create a friendship chain, and the child may trust because of the social rewards. In short, when children are immersed in item-driven, chat-enabled hangouts, the boundary between just a game and social network with predators blurs. The result is potential exposure to grooming, coercion, financial manipulation, peer pressure to go off platform. And for many parents, the assumption is, my kid is just playing games, not my kid is in a social network with unknown adult users. So, what are the systemic implications? What's the big picture behind these risks? Roblox has rules, a zero-tolerance policy for child exploitation, grooming, sexual conversation with minors. It offers parental controls, filters, age-based restrictions, and guidance on how to keep children safe. Yet challenges remain. Anonymity, global scale, user-generated content, voice chat in hangouts, open friend systems, complicated moderation. The systemic issue is that children's games are now social worlds. For older children, teens, it gets more complicated when they are allowed more freedom, voice chat becomes unsupervised. Trusted connections may bypass filters, and age verification may not always be foolproof. The result, unmonitored social spaces become leveraged for unsafe behavior. But we're not doing this to scare, we're doing this to inform. So what can parents, guardians, children do? And what should the platform change? If you're watching this and you have a child on Roblox or you're concerned, start by asking real questions. What chat features are enabled? Are they in hangout games with lots of free text, voice? Who are their friends in-game? Are they trading items with strangers? How much time are they spending in social modes versus playing structured games? Are parental controls enabled? Secondly, at the platform level, there needs to be more than filters. There needs to be design changes, default settings that severely restrict chat, voice for under 13 users, stricter age verification, monitoring of user-generated hangouts, transparent moderation reports, and perhaps a redesign of what hangout means for children. Roblox is already taking steps, restricting direct messages for under 13 seconds outside games, rolling out better parental controls. But enforcement, scale, proactive moderation all still lag behind the speed of risk. For creators like this channel, we must expose the system behind the platform, not just this could happen, but why it can happen. Because when social games become networks and children become nodes, the danger isn't randomness, it's structural. The anonymity, the volume, the user generation, the social retention engine, they combine to create risk. The world of Roblox may look like fun, color, and creativity, and for many children, it is. But behind the avatars and virtual parties lies a complex ecosystem of social hangouts, anonymous connections, user-generated worlds that are lightly monitored, and a retention model built to keep children engaged. When you accept the free-form social side of Roblox, you accept exposure to unknown adults, open chat, and risk zones masked as playful spaces. So ask yourself, is your child just playing a game or navigating an unsupervised social network? If this video resonated, subscribe to our channel and share it with parents. If your child is on Roblox, talk to them. Stay curious, stay sharp. Because in the virtual world, connection feels like fun, but safety is real.